pale my hands is. Hi, welcome to my channel, Bernie Playing with Makeup. My name is Bernadette. All my friends and subscribers call me Bernie. So if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. That way you will be notified every time I upload a new video. I know, it has been a minute. My last upload was maybe 3 months ago, I think. Just a lot have been going on. I wanted to film, I just couldn't film. I'm not gonna get too much into that. I may do a story time video to let you guys know what happened over the past few months that I haven't been on YouTube. But today I'm feeling good. I am ready to play with makeup. I haven't played with makeup in quite a while. I'm ready to play with makeup. And so I'm gonna do a little quick, easy breezy summer look using some products from Ilia. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Even though I haven't been playing with makeup, I have been watching YouTube a little bit and following. I'm gonna prime. I'm using the Benefit, the POREfessional primer, and this is the hydrating one that I'm using. As I was saying, even though I haven't been on YouTube, I've been keeping up with, you know, the new trends and what's been coming out and all that stuff. So I know that makeup world has changed, and for this summer it's looking like it's gonna be the summer of skin tints and tinted moisturizers. So today I'm going to play with some products from Ilia. I'm going to be using their Super Serum Skin Tint Broad Spectrum SPF 40 sunscreen. Now I just primed. I'm not gonna put any extra sunscreen on. I don't know, I feel like sometimes with clean beauty makeup, whenever I put sunscreen on, I feel like it makes the makeup behave weirdly. That is if I put my sunscreen on right before I'm gonna put the makeup on. So I do have some sunscreen on already. I'm not gonna put any more on. As I said, this does have sunscreen and it has a high concentration. I'm going to be featuring this, like I said. This is the Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40 from Ilia. This comes in 30 shades, it looks like. They've also recently expanded the shade range. So there are a couple of shades, there are quite a few shades that are new from what I'm looking at here. And I have one of the shades that's new, 17.5, and I also have shade 17. The reason why I have two of these isn't because I wanted to, it's because I shade matched myself on Sephora, and Sephora was showing me shade ST17 is gonna be my shade. But the issue with that is the undertone. Sephora has the undertone listed incorrectly. They have the undertone listed as for deep skin with golden warm skin tone, but Ilia's website has it listed as deep with neutral cool undertones. I have warm undertones, so when I saw that, I just notified Sephora. I noticed they haven't changed it, but I just notified them, and then I went to Ilia and I got the correct foundation, or what I hope is the correct foundation, because I haven't even swatched this. And shake it up. I'm expecting it to be quite watery. And this foundation does retail for $48. It is a clean, light coverage, tinted mineral SPF 40 serum that boosts the skincare benefits. It does have a lot of skincare in it. It has hyaluronic acid, plant-based squalene, niacinamide. So all those are all good for the skin. And let's see what the claims of it are. They really don't have any claims listed here. This foundation was awarded Best in Beauty by both Allura and Glamour magazine. And what else did they get? Is it? Oh, and also OK magazine said that it was the hottest launch of 2020. So this foundation is award winning. It's kind of strange that they don't have any claims for it as to what you're supposed to expect. It's 2 o'clock. I do want to do a wear test on this to see how it wears. Since I didn't swatch this, I'm going to swatch it on my chest. So that looks, can you guys see that? Yeah, okay, yeah, you can see that. So it looks a little bit darker on my chest. Okay, no, you can't see it anymore. It kind of vanishes into my skin, so hopefully it'll be a right shade. It'll work. I'm gonna try to put a few drops on this makeup plate here. Starting off with about that much. No skin tints can be applied with your hands or with whatever tool you choose. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start off with my hands, as much as I hate getting my hands dirty. Okay, so it's dark. The shade is blending out a bit. Maybe the other shade would have been better, but the undertone isn't right. It blends out really, really nice. My skin has been extremely dry lately. Hold on, my lips are dry right now. Y'all can tell me that? Got my lips dry? Lips moisturized. So as I was saying, my skin has been extremely dry lately. I normally have combo skin, and then the last couple of years during the summer months, my skin was, see that the dry patch where it's clinging? That's the issue I've been having with foundation lately, is that my skin is dry, and no matter how much I hydrate, the foundation clings onto the dry patches. I tried to use the Kosas foundation because I tried to use the Kosas tinted oil because it's an oil. I was hoping that it would have worked better with my skin being as dry as it is right now, but that clung to every single piece of dry patch it found. So it's blending out nicely with my finger. Around my mouth is where I have a lot of the dryness. Let's see how this is gonna work. It's gonna, because I think I could get away with that little one there on the side. I don't know like what's going on. I don't know if medication or what has just totally changed my skin type. I recently changed, just actually last night, I started with a different skincare regimen, trying Biosense, that's the name, because their stuff is really hydrating, and the stuff I have, it just wasn't working. The coverage is decent enough for tinted, for skin tint. The coverage is decent. You see, it's kind of weird because you can see like right around here looks oily. I do have a little bit of facial oil on. I am looking forward to the summer, guys. I am not fully vaccinated yet, but I did get my first one last week, I think it was. and I got the AstraZeneca, so that one is 8 weeks apart. So the final dose is in August, and I can go back outside. I didn't know I would be going outside this summer. This is pretty decent coverage. I still have a little bit of blemish mark remaining on my forehead, and it covered it up pretty good. It's about a shade too dark for the rest of my body. I think you can see that. That's quite obvious on camera and in person. I also have a concealer from Ilia that I want to try, and this is in ST 7.5. It's kind of light. I looked at it yesterday when I opened it up, and it's a bit light. So, okay, no, it's not too light, right? No, it's not too light. Lately, I really haven't been liking bringing my concealer down any further than what I have, but I got to just keep it concentrated right under my eyes where I want the brightness. This concealer blends out really nicely. I like the shade for like what I'm doing. Almost like a no makeup look. To do my eyebrows already, I use the Kosas eyebrow pencil, and I really don't like that. I don't think Kosas me can work out. Okay, so I have some other new stuff that I want to use. They're new to me anywho. I really like this powder. It's really silky. I'm gonna use that. So I feel like with this powder, it looks really nice when I do like a soft set with my brush, and then if I put just a little bit of it on the beauty blender and then push that in. That's all. You guys really get that. My air conditioner, you're gonna hear it. If you hear noise, that's the AC. Kick it in and out. It's getting hot now, and I film in a room that is directly on the side of the AC handler. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to use this powder from Kosas. This is the Kosas Cloud Set, and I have it in the shade Silky. I've used this already, so this is not a first impression. I actually really do like this. Everything I've used so far feels really light. I don't have anything on my face. From Ilia, I got a bronzer. This is their NightLite bronzing powder, and I have it in shade Songbird. I can't remember how many shades came in. I know I love me a bronzer. I'm addicted to it. So this is that's what it looks like. It's on first impressions in the pan, it doesn't look as warm as I normally like my bronzer to be, but we'll see. I can't see it. It's not showing up that much. I don't see it. See it on my forehead pretty good. I don't feel like this bronzer is bronzing me up the way that I like. My forehead looks okay, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it like on my cheeks. I'm not seeing it there. I feel like I need another bronzer. I'm gonna get me another bronzer. I'm gonna layer this bronzer here. This is from Kosas, and this is in the shade Deep. I used this already before, so I know that this is gonna give me that look I want. Now for blush. Y'all know this normally be the time when I log off and I come back on with my blush on. That's exactly what I'm going to do because I'm using the blush that I'm going to review, but I'm not reviewing the blush today. I'm almost finished. I just need to do my lips. I'm using a matte liquid lipstick, and I find using this primer. This primer is from AVH. I find I use this primer. It helps my lips not to get too dry. I don't know why she bundled these together. This is the bundle I got from Partner. This is Flesh 3, and she bundled it with that lip. She bundled it with this, and honey child, this ain't it. I'm gonna use, this is ground cinnamon. It looks like Partner has discontinued this lip liner. I've been trying to get it for a little while. And it's showing us sold out on her site. It's been showing that for quite a while. And that lip liner, it didn't blend. It's like it was really stiff. I actually like Flesh too. I mean the Flesh. I like the Flesh shades that Pat McGrath have in the lip products. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it was just the liner was wrong or what. That just didn't look right. I didn't like it. I don't love this even with the lip liner, with the brown lip liner. I don't love it, but I'm gonna keep it. Yes, I'll keep it. And with that, I'm done. I like this easy, quick, simple look for the summer. We're gonna be going outside. Guys, now I have some thoughts on the product, so let's talk about it. The skin tint. I do like this. For right now, once I put powder on, once I set it, it doesn't look oily or anything. I've had it on since it's now 3:20. I started at 2 o'clock. I'm gonna do a wear test. I'll see how long I can go. I do like it. On first impressions, I do like it. I like the coverage. I feel like for skin tint, it gives a lot more coverage than you would expect from a skin tint. The bronzer that I used from them, which is in the shade the Songbird. I went back and I checked. This is the darkest bronzer that they have, and I feel like this bronzer didn't really show up. It wasn't warm. It wasn't warm the way I like my bronzers. This bronzer is like $34. It wasn't as warm as how I like my bronzers. So I prefer the bronzer from Kosas. I've been using this for a while. This was my first impression, and I do like this. I think it warms my face up the way I like my face to get warmed up. Off camera, I use this on my eyelids, and this is from Ilia. This is their, what is it called? Liquid powder chromatic eye tint, and I do like it. Now, one thing, it dries down quickly. The first lid I went in with, I applied it with the applicator, and it was very difficult to move it. So I changed and I started using a brush. So I just took my little brush. I just used this brush here and just swipe it and blend it in. I found that to be much easier than putting it directly on my lids. I was thinking it was going to be something like this one here from Kosas, this their 10-second liquid eyeshadow. I really do like this. It blends beautifully and it's a nice shade, but again, it is not on my face right now. I was just saying that in comparison. And then this one is a matte. This is shimmer. So there's that. And what else did I use for the first time on camera? The powder from Tatcha, the silk powder. I really do like this powder. I love the way it brightens under my eyes. I like that it does actually, it looks like silk. Like if I under my eyes look silky and not in a bad way. And this powder from Kosas, the Cloud Set powder. I do love this powder. I think it's the perfect shade. It is light as air. Doesn't feel like you have anything on. So I really like that. Now, the lip combo from Pat McGrath. I'm going to review that in another video. So that's what I'm going to say about that. I am going to keep this going for as long as I can keep it on, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what it's looking like. Okay, so I am back. It is 7:58 and I've had this foundation on since 2 o'clock. So that's about 7 hours, give or take. I think it's about 7 hours. And this is how it's looking. I ate, and so my lipstick came off. So I have the Flesh 3 lip gloss from Pat McGrath on my lips. I just put that on. So this is what my face is looking like 7 hours in. My thoughts. Clearly my oils are peeking through. And I'm looking at them peeking through, and I'm trying to figure out where I get them from. Like right around here in person is really dry. There isn't any oils peeking through there, especially where that dry spot that the foundation clung to. There isn't anything peeking through there. And on this side is a little bit more oils coming through. For a skin tint, I think it held up pretty good. 7 hours, I think whatever you have on when you get around the 7-8 hour mark, you most likely will need to blot. Y'all know how I feel about the fact that you have to blot. You have a foundation on. I mean, like, there are a few foundations that I've found. I think the On This Way 24 Hour and the NARS Soft Matte. Those are the 2 foundations that I've tested that I think really holds your oils at bay for an extended period of time. And even with them, I think by the 8-9 hour mark, you're gonna need to blot. In person, it really doesn't look right around here, and my nose is looking the oiliest in person, and the rest of my face looks more like a glow, the way the foundation is going to look after having it on for a couple of hours. That's how the rest of my face look. Now y'all know what I normally do is to see how, if we can bring this back, what I normally do is I just take the brush that I use to set my foundation with no extra product on it, and I use that to just blot around my face and see how easy it is to bring your foundation tone those oils down and get your face back under control. So I'm gonna do that with my nose, because that is where I'm feeling the oiliest. Okay, and I think I look pretty, foundation looks pretty. It looks really healthy. It doesn't look overly oily and it doesn't look overly matte. This foundation is really comfortable to wear. I have different products on and I don't feel like I have anything on my face. I do think that this could be a good option for the summer. This is the first of the skin tints that have been released that I'm reviewing. I will be reviewing a couple more of them and comparing them to this one and seeing which one is going to be my summer one once I am fully vaccinated and I can go outside again. And so that is it. Guys, please let me know. Have you tried this? Are you going to try it? Let me know. And if you are not yet subscribed, you already know, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, make it official, turn on your notification bell. That way you will be notified every time I upload a new video. I'm hoping to get back to my regular schedule now that things are settling down. Until next time, guys, please be safe. Bye.